Hello students, good day. It's my pleasure to welcome you to Marikina Polytechnic College. Finally, our classes will be starting and I know you're all excited. But before we start with your experience and your time with us, I'm here to discuss to you the different code of conduct and discipline expected for each student. And each student must adhere to all these policies. I hope you will remember all of this and that you follow it strictly. And again, welcome to Marikina Polytechnic College. So I'm Mr. Virgilio Barcena. I'm the department head for the Social Science and PE department, as well as the project chair for the BS Entrepreneurship course. I'm here to talk about the different code of conducts and discipline for MPCNs, or students of MPC. All bona fide students of the college should strictly follow the policies on the student discipline. However, no student shall be penalized, suspended from class, or expelled from the college except for cause as provided by pertinent policies and after due process. The following are the policies on student discipline. First, we have attendance. Every student is expected to attend his or her classes punctually and regularly. A student may be dropped from a subject if he or she has been absent with no valid reason for more than 7 consecutive class meetings. In addition, a student may be dropped if he has an accumulated absences of at least 20% of the total number of class hours in a semester. Then, a student who has incurred more than the allowed number of hours per subject per semester shall be automatically dropped from the roll of absences were incurred before the midterm, and a grade of 5.0 or failing grade if it is in the midterm. Next, we'll talk about the school uniforms, the ID, and dress code. A student is required to wear his or her school uniform and identification card every day while inside the school premises. Female students shall wear knee-length skirts. Male students is required to wear white inner skirt or shirts, okay, and he or she may wear patched shirt during wash day. Letter B. The prescribed PE uniform, such as t-shirt and jogging pants, or technology uniform, or NSTP uniform, if any, shall be worn only during the scheduled classes. Students is required to wear dark closed shoes during school days. So that means sandals or high heels or open shoes or slippers are not allowed unless there is a valid reason such as feet injuries or wounds. The student is expected to wear appropriate attire on non-uniform activity days. Non-activity days, or okay, meaning that this includes the wash day, or if we have no classes at that time but is required to attend school. Inappropriate attire for female students are blouses with bare back, mid-rib, low or plunging neckline, okay, spaghetti straps, haltered sleeveless, hanging blouse, see-through garments, miniskirts, shorts, leggings, especially ripped jeans, beach and Japanese sandals and slippers. So these are, we consider inappropriate attire if you will be attending school. For male students, this is strictly prohibited to wear earrings. Okay? Male loves to wear earrings. I think they feel it's cool for them. But we do not allow that inside the premises of the school. If you are caught wearing an earring by an official, a teacher, or any personnel of the school, he or she has the right to confiscate your earring. Again, this is for the male. Costume jewelries or body or sport body tattoos are also not allowed. Haircut. Male students are required to have a clean and decent haircut. Not necessarily a military cut, although it is preferable. Okay, particularly for those who would like to attend the ROTC courses. Female students are expected to observe proper hair grooming. This means, it doesn't matter how long your hair is, as long as it is properly combed and it's preferably with a headband or is tied up. Female students is not allowed to wear theatrical, sporting colored or highlighted hair. Okay, so meaning whatever the color of your hair is, whether that's dark brown or brown, okay, that should be the color of your hair. Okay, blonde or reddish or white, okay, or animated colored hair color is not allowed. For recreational activities within the school premises, we have the schedule of playing ball games. Students are supervised to refrain from playing ball games from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. unless supervised by their respective PE instructor or professor. Violations will be dealt with accordingly. Even if you do not have classes within those specific period, you are not allowed to play ball within the school premises. School activities. Students is expected to participate only in an authorized activity of the college, such as assemblies, symposia, cultural programs, recognition programs, and the like. Any other activities outside of these stated programs is strictly not allowed within the school premises. Student is also expected to observe proper decorum on any school activity. When I say proper decorum, okay, you have to act civil. Okay, refrain from unnecessary gestures or words. Okay, what do you call that? Swear words or inappropriate communication or action, or what we call the PDA or public display of affection. Okay, I hope you avoid that within the school premises. Even if outside the school premises, please avoid such things, especially if you are wearing the school uniform. So I hope you remember or follow the different rules and regulations that I have mentioned. If ever you would violate, okay, these policies of the college, here is the disciplinary action and sanctions. For grave offenses, okay, such as possessing, processing, selling, and using any prohibited drugs, okay, for first offense, first time that you will be caught, your sanction or disciplinary action will be expulsion or dismissal. Another grave offense is that if you are initiating or participating in any form of hazing, physical initiation, or any activity which inflicts harm or physical injury upon the person or fellow students or other university students inside or outside the campus, you only have one first offense, and that will be dismissal. Carrying of deadly and dangerous weapons and explosives inside the campus. So what are these? You have your guns, knives, but we call it the butterfly knives or balisong, or any items that may do harm to your fellow man, okay, without reason, okay, is strictly prohibited. Explosive inside the campus, that will include firecrackers. Okay. First offense, dismissal. Committing arson or attempted arson, meaning you are setting fire to the properties inside the college. First offense, again, it's dismissal. Engaging in immoral, indecent acts and acts of lasciviousness inside the campus and in school-related activities outside the campus. Take note, even if you are caught outside the campus and it will be reported to our school, that is considered your first offense, and the sanction is dismissal. Acting as an initiator or accomplice in any form of crime against person and or property, willful destruction of any school property, or negligence arising from damage to person or property. For first offense, it's dismissal. Committing grave misconduct, meaning you are doing something against the school or disrespecting college officials, teachers, is considered a grave misconduct. If you are caught with your first offense, the sanction is dismissal. Soliciting money, donation, and contribution in cash or in kind without the prior approval of the school. Okay. First offense is again dismissal. Stealing school property and those of the school personnel and student. Well, it is actually a crime. Okay. In school, once you are caught, first offense, you will be dismissed. And worse, you will be filed. There will be filed again. We will file a police report. Assaulting or challenging any school personnel or student, which results to bodily harm. Bodily harm, okay, meaning you hurt a person within the campus, okay, even if it's outside, once it reaches the knowledge of the college, it may be considered as the first offense, and the sanction is still dismissal. conniving in any form with bad elements, in deliberately attempting to sabotage, steal, or place the school in danger or in great embarrassment. Meaning, you are thinking or you are working with people, okay, whose intention is to hurt the school. Once you are caught with your first offense, the sanction is again dismissal. Committing acts inside and outside the campus that would malign the name of the school. Okay? So again, remember, it's not just inside, but even if it's outside. Okay? If that action will malign the name of the school or put the school in embarrassment, okay, that is considered a grave offense as well. And with your first offense, the sanction is dismissal. Threatening, coercing, or intimidating any student to attend any activity or to be absent from class. Preventing other students or members of the staff from discharging their duties. This means instead of going to class, okay, you are threatening or intimidating a person so that they will come with you or to join you, okay? And that will result in what you call this, neglecting their duties and responsibilities. Okay? Once proven, that's considered your first offense, and sanction is dismissal. Malversation of school organization funds. Okay. First offense is dismissal. Meaning if you are given the responsibility to hold funds or money, okay, of the school or your school's organization, and you use it improperly for personal purposes, that is considered malversation. First offense is dismissal. Okay, students, for number 15, don't ever try this. Forging teacher's signature. Okay. There's no good intention about this. Okay. Once proven and caught, first offense, okay, is suspension for the rest of the semester. Forging or falsifying or tampering school records, documents, or credentials, or knowingly furnishing the school with false or fraudulent information in connection with an official document. Okay. Meaning you are forging or you are providing falsified information or forged document for whatever purpose. Once proven, that's your first offense. That will cause you dismissal. Okay. This is in your, this is a policy, okay, that most students tend to ignore. Cheating in examinations or taking examinations by proxy. When you say taking examination by proxy, meaning another person is taking the exam for you. The first offense is suspension for the rest of the semester. For number 18, extorting or forcibly asking money from anybody. In Tagalog, we call it nangingikel. Okay? Forcing a person to give you money. Okay? Once reported and proven, first offense, suspension for the rest of the semester. So you have heard the different grave offenses and the sanctions therein. So remember, for grave offenses, you can only get first offense, and the result will be dismissal or suspension for the rest of the semester. Not to mention, your action will be recorded, or you will have a record that may lead to a problem when you apply for a certificate for good moral character. Now let's go to the different less grave offenses. Posting and circulating leaflets and other printed materials which may lead to subversion, disorder, and chaos to the college or to the government. For the first offense, you will get 15 days suspension. Do it again for the second time. Second offense, suspension for the rest of the semester. Another semester comes, you did it again, that's your third offense. The sanction is dismissal. Number 2, joining, instigating, or leading rallies, demonstration, and other forms of unapproved group actions which create disorder. Okay. Remember, you do not need to lead it. Once you join such actions, okay, that is considered an offense as well for the college. Once caught for the first offense, you'll get 15 days suspension. Second offense, you'll get 30 days, suspension for the rest of the semester for your second offense. And for the third offense is dismissal. Number 3, organizing and joining any unauthorized fraternity, sorority, or other student organization which creates disorder and disciplinary problems to the college. For the first offense, you will get a 15 days suspension. For the second offense, you will have dismissal. Okay, this one, number 4, bringing and drinking liquor or alcohol, okay, inside the school premises. Alak, okay, hindi yung rubbing alcohol, yun ang ginagamit natin ngayon pang sanitation, ha? Okay. This will also include intoxication, attending school or entering the school premises intoxicated. For the first offense, 15 days suspension. Second offense is 30 days suspension. For the third offense, suspension for the rest of the semester. Number 5, committing misbehavior or misconduct which may endanger or threaten the health or safety of an individual in the campus, or which may adversely affect the students' welfare as members of the academic community. For the first offense, you will get a 15 days suspension. For the second offense, you will get a dismissal. Okay. Now, there are cases that you have left your uniform, or since you only have one set at hindi siya natuyo, nilaban nyo, nadumihan, or nasira, okay, and you will ask your classmates or friends in school, okay, to borrow it, okay, once caught. Number 6 is lending and borrowing of school ID and uniforms for entry inside the school campus. For the first offense, you will get 15 days suspension. Second offense is suspension for the rest of the semester. Oh, I mentioned this a while ago. So, this is also, remember, it is still an offense, entering the campus in a drunken state or in a high state. Meaning, nag-drugs kayo, or nag-chonky muna kayo, o nag-hit muna kayo, nag-session muna kayo. Okay. Once caught, for the first offense, you will get a 7 days suspension. For the second offense is 15 days suspension. And the third offense is suspension for the rest of the semester. Number 8, uttering defamatory, slanderous, and libelous statement, remarks against any student, faculty member and school officials and employee. Okay, this includes yung minumura nyo sila, may masama kayong sinasabi patungkol sa kanila, or nagsasabi kayo ng chismis or kwento which is not true. Okay, it's considered libelous. To the students or any people inside the school. For the first offense, it's 7 days suspension. Second offense is 15 days suspension. And for the third offense is 30 days suspension. Number 9, disrespecting or molesting faculty members, school officials, employees, students, and visitors by ridiculing, mocking, or instigating a quarrel. Okay. For the first offense, you get 7 days suspension. For the second offense, you have 15 days suspension, and for the third is dismissal. Number 10, committing acts of vandalism such as writing, drawing on the walls and pieces of furniture, breaking of glass windows, showcases, cabinets, electrical devices, improper use of tables and chairs, tools and machines in the shop or in any of the school properties. Ayan na yung mga nagsusulat ng kodigo dyan sa kanyang mga chairs. Okay? O nagsusulat sa mga walls. Okay? Sinulat nyo pa pangalan ninyo. Okay? So that's considered vandalism. For the first offense, you will get a 7-day suspension with replacement of the vandalized material. Okay? Second offense is 30 days suspension. And the third offense is dismissal. Number 11, gossiping or rumor mongering with the malicious intention of destroying the reputation of another person. Ay, mga nagchichismis dyan, o yung mga kung ano ng mga sinasabi, okay, na panirang puri or panirang character ng anybody, okay, inside or outside the school. Once proven, first offense, you will get 7 days suspension. Second time, 15 days suspension. And for the third offense or third time you are caught, is suspension for the rest of the semester. Number 12, jumping over the fence as entry to or exit from the school campus. O, alam natin, medyo mataas yung mga pader natin. Mali ba namin if you are related to Spider-Man? Still, once you jump over or cross over the fences, okay, the walls and fences of the school, and once caught, the first offense is 3 days suspension. Second offense is 7 days suspension. Third offense is 30 days suspension. 13. Using school facilities and equipment without permission or authority. Okay. Most of the equipments in our school can be used by the students for academic purposes. Okay. But you still need to ask permission. Okay. Once you are caught using these equipments or machine without permission, for the first offense is 2 days suspension. Second offense is 7 days suspension, and the third offense is 30 days suspension. Okay, number 14 and number 15. For 14, smoking within the school premises. First offense is reprimand. When you say reprimand, pagagalitan kayo. Okay? Sasabunin, sesermonan, okay? Bibigyan ng lecture ng taong marereportan kayo. Okay. For the second offense is 7 days suspension. For the third offense is 30 days suspension. 15. gambling in any form, okay, which is not authorized by the school. Okay? First offense is reprimand. Okay, pagagalitan kayo, pagsasabihan kayo. Second offense is 7 days suspension. Third offense is 30 days suspension. Posting of manifesto, petition, poster of similar nature without the approval of the Office of Student Affairs or OSA, otherwise posted on the Freedom Wall. First offense is reprimand. Second offense is 3 days suspension. Third offense is 15 days suspension. Meaning, nagpo-post kayo ng mga poster, signage, without the approval of the OSA, okay, is considered an offense. Okay. Viewing, reading, and possessing objects, pictures, or literature that are pornographic in nature, whether it's a magazine, and that will also include your smartphones. Okay, once you're caught watching, viewing, or it's proven that you have such videos or pictures in your phone, it's considered an offense. For the first offense, you will get a reprimand. Second offense, 7 days suspension. Third offense is suspension for the rest of the semester. Okay. Remember, you are viewing or reading pornographic materials. Okay. Pero pag kayo na yung naka-scandal doon, that will fall under the grave offense, putting the school in danger or immoral acts. Failing to wear prescribed uniform or appropriate attire and proper ID inside the campus, okay, without reason, okay, or without a valid reason, for the first offense is reprimand. Second offense is 7 days suspension. Third offense is suspension for the rest of the semester. Okay, gagawin niya, papasok kayo ng gate, haharangin na kayo ng guard. Ang ganda, ayos ng damit ninyo. Pagkalampas ninyo, ayun na. Okay, nagpalit na. So that means you are wearing such attire inside the school campus, and it's considered an offense. Okay. Okay. For the less grave offense, okay, na-mention doon that you will be suspended for a particular number of days. I would just like to tell you, you being suspended is not an excuse to be absent in your class. So any activities, assignments, exams, or any projects that is done during those time of your suspension, okay, you cannot be given a make-up for that. Okay? Baka isipin niyo suspended, sabihin niyo sa klase, kaya po ako absent kasi suspended po ako. Magre-request ka ng retake or special exam. No, I'm afraid not. And without those datas or exams, activities, that may lead to failing. So just like you to remind that. Now let's go to the minor offenses. Okay. Loitering during class hours or making unnecessary noise such as singing or boisterous conversation causing annoyance. Okay? Yung wala kang klase man, pero pagala-gala ka lang sa hallway, much more na may klase ka, pero namamasyal ka lang sa school natin, okay, without reason. Or ang ingay-ingay mo, ingay-ingay ninyo, nakikipagkwentuhan. Delikado kapag halimbawa nakikipagkwentuhan ka pero nag-iisa ka lang. Okay? Ang lakas-lakas pa ng boses mo. For the first offense is reprimand. Second offense is community service. Okay? Yan, what you do in my community service? Okay, you are required to perform service to the school. Okay? Whatever the assignment or the service will be assigned to you. For the third offense is 3 days suspension. Using cell phones, headsets, MP3, disc, and other gadgets during class hours. Okay. Ayan. Well, okay, without educational or academic purpose, okay, these are considered minor offenses. Okay, sometimes we are now in the age of technology. Okay, sometimes students tend to record the lecture of the professor. That's okay, but you need permission for that. Okay. Pero pag nagla-klase, what you are doing, you are checking your Facebook. Okay, nagti-TikTok ka dyan sa klase, playing ML. Well, that is considered a minor offense. For the first offense is reprimand. Second offense is community service. And the third offense is 3 days suspension. Littering within the school premises. Okay. We are in Marikina and littering is strictly prohibited. Okay. So, once you are caught littering, nagkakalat ka, nagtatapon ka ng basura, big or small, first offense is reprimand. Second offense is community service. Third offense is 3 days suspension. That is inside the campus. Try doing that and getting caught outside of the campus. You will be penalized for about 500 pesos. Okay? Just like to remind you, lalo na yung mga hindi taga Marikina na mapupunta ng Marikina. Okay? Number 4, in using indecent language. First offense is reprimand. Second offense is community service. And third offense is 3 days suspension. Showing publicly acts of intimacy. Okay. Yung nagyayakapan, nagkikis, naglalampungan, naglalambingan within the school campus. Okay, is an offense. First offense is reprimand. Second offense is community service. And third offense is 3 days suspension. Okay. Picking of fruits, flowers, and any other produce which are within the school premises without permission, okay, is considered an offense. For the first offense is reprimand. Second offense, community service. Third offense, 3 days suspension. I would just like to point out, okay, even if a school official, okay, will tell you, okay, to climb a tree, okay, to pick a fruit, okay, please make sure you are be careful with that or refrain from doing so. For your safety. Committing a minor offense for the 4th time is suspension for the rest of the semester. Offenses are not stated herein shall be determined by the college authorities for appropriate action. Okay, baka meron ireklamo tungkol sa inyo pero wala naman sa school policies. But, hindi ibig mong sabihin, it does not mean that you are scot-free. Or you could use that as an excuse. Nasasabihin mo, wala naman sa school policies yan. It is still to be determined by the college authorities. Okay. For grave and less offenses, may be referred to the Committee on Student Discipline by the Vice President for Academic Affairs, the College Dean for appropriate action and deliberation. For minor offenses, may be resolved by the instructor concerned. Habitual offenders may be referred to the prefect of discipline, the dean, or principal. Well, Wala tayong principal. So, that's it for the Code of Conducts and Discipline. So, sana matandaan ninyo lahat yan. Okay? For everyone's safety and for a nice experience with your stay here at Marikina Polytechnic College. Again, I am Virgilio Barcena, okay, or my students call me Sir Deck, welcoming you to Marikina Polytechnic College for the first semester, school year 2020 to 2021. In this time, I ask that you stay safe and be mindful of the health protocol imposed by the government in this time of pandemic. Thank you very much and mabuhay.